How's it going, everybody, and welcome back for another ride along with RONIN 47R. Today we are taking out the newly acquired Kanan Jagdpanzer, and this cannon, it can. And we jumped into a map I've never even been on before. It's the Scorpion Pass. Came out with a new update. Has to be a standard battle, and so just kind of sniffing around this place and figuring out what it can do. And there is some. Basically, well, I don't say mountain ranges, but there's two rises that make up 3/4 of the map on the northwest, and 1/4 of the map on the southeast there, and there's a kind of a curving river guy in the middle. And so I'm off on this, about 4 or 5 tier 9s, and the rest are tier 8s. So it could be a little challenging. What's nice is the speed in which this tank can get moving. Has a nice oomph to get it places. So what I'm going to do is I am going to try to get in a position, a sniper position, to really get my gun to work here. So, the story unfolds on Scorpion Pass, and you may not know this, but there are trolls that live on Scorpion Pass. So beware; they're not just under bridges. But I didn't know that yet. I'm cruising along and communicating with my team here that, I like to communicate. I'm a communicating kind of guy, and cruising along. Now, I'm still kind of investigating where the different areas are here. I'm looking at the small map and big map, and obviously this is not an area to snipe from yet because you can't see the enemy. So what I'll do is I'll go topside. So I'm going to go topside. Here we go. Now this guy, We Are Canadian, is telling me to halt. I don't know what that is all about. We don't see any enemies, or I'm not putting him in danger or the team or anything like that. It's kind of weird. Now he's shooting at me, but whatever, we've seen that before. All right, so I'm in position up here. It's pretty cool. Half trying to play the game, and the other half is, well, there you go. Hi. Well, that's weird. Oh, was that an accident? Oh, you're shooting me. Oh. Okay, so you pushed me while I'm trying to shoot. Now you're pushing me again. That's kind of weird. Oh, you're pushing me again. Alright. So now I'm spotted. So I'm reversing. He was spotted too, I believe, and that's why he pulled back and stopped trolling me. So I don't know. Kind of weird. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and mind my own business and take the high road and not troll him back and all that kind of fun stuff. Leading by example. It's hard, but trying to do the right thing. So I reposition over here, and let's see if we can actually play the game, because I obviously lost about, a minute or so of good shots. Bounced off the IS-3. Now, I mean, you're almost 600. I mean, 552 meters out. That's pretty hardcore. You can even see the shell dropping. Boom. Took out 217 of his HP. Have a T-95E2 that's trying to get away, and he got some damage there, and I think he was behind rocks. I don't think I would have missed. I think I actually hit the cliff there. Nothing going on. Now our good friend Mr. Canadian guy, he is to the rear of me and to the side, and he stopped trolling. That's nice. There's a T-54 E1. I'm getting saw a zing go by there. Plus I was spotted. I'm like, I'm not going to deal with this. And then I finally did get hit. So I'm out of here. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can flank. Don't want to take chances in this tank. I mean, it's not really going to bounce any shells. Very penable. So here I go, cruising by, minding my own business. Alright, so now I am going to see what I can see over here, and I'd like to get my eyes on those dudes. Look at that. Nice shots going on. I did not wait for it to aim in. This tank really wants you to aim in at that distance big time. You cannot fudge the numbers that much. So I got tracked by an Object 704, and I'm like, out of here. Immediately repaired. I'm unseen, but you never know. So I'm cruising along. Looks like I have a friend there and behind me. Keeps kind of shadowing me. Accident, purpose, whatever. Meanwhile, the artillery was 75% down. I didn't, bad RNG hits the rock, and I'm waiting to pop this guy, but I'm going to go ahead and reposition. See if I can get eyes on anybody else. I really can't do anything. I believe that was a T-95 or a T-28. Don't remember. cruising along here. Let's sweep around. And, you know, again, also kind of just exploring the map. It's kind of neat. There we go. And boom. So, he beat me to the shot. Not a big deal. Yeah, a little accidental bump, I'm assuming. Not a big deal. Okay, so we're dodging some shells here. Pretty cool. Now, what I figure I'll do here is, you know, we're definitely going to win this unless they really mess up. And I'm thinking I'm going to try to track this guy. So here we go. Try to track. Try to track. But the 704 is smart enough to pull back, and I really just could not get my gun on this guy without going up and over the ledge due to depression. Although this is actually better gun depression than I thought it would have. So, just kind of renegotiating here. Okay, so We Are Canadian guy is coming up. He's trying to do something here. And eventually we're going to have some friends, hopefully, that see what we're doing and come and assist. It's only 5 bad guys left. So my gun arc just wasn't on par there, and then someone takes him out, so that's awesome. I believe it was the artillery, but not sure. So there you go. Done, done, and done. So now I'm cruising around. Oh, and then I see there's a... Ooh, boy, there's a good guy right there. And I think, you know what? Let's see what this thing can do. Figure I'll ram, right? A shoot and a ram. Nope. Definitely was on the losing end of that, but at least I got a kamikaze out of it. Game clip was automatically recorded. Kind of neat. Little first kamikaze in that tank, but that's fine. There's only 3 left, and we'll go ahead and shadow our good friend, We Are Canadian, and see how this guy plays the rest of the game. So he's cruising along in the AMX CDC, which is a very nice premium tank. I like that tank for both the speed and gun depression, etc. Pretty good times. He takes a shot over there and misses. Now we're down to 2, and I believe that was a T-95 that he took a shot at. Heavy tank is too far off in the distance to really comment on. So he's going to go around this this formation here of rock and take a look at what we can do around the back side. Alright, so here we go. We are right behind him. Now notice there is also a tank to the right of him that's shooting at him. I think that was on purpose, where he was going to try to cut off the angle of shots to try to continue getting more shots in. But that's just my opinion. Who knows? I only know by what people do. Alright, so there you go. We did win the battle, and it is at 68,594 for silver. Not too shabby. No operations there. That was just straight fun. 1920 for experience. Came in 3rd, and looks like my good new friend here, We Are Canadian. Yeah, so let's check him out. He had a lot of advice about not going forward and that sort of thing, and try to readjust my paint job. So let's see what this guy must be. A very, very good expert who knows a lot more than I do. So let's take a look. Well, he's got 5,000 games under his belt, or excuse me, he has only 100 days in, and he's got you know, 5,000 as far as his rating. But yeah, interesting. So there you go. That was a pretty good game for the considering that we were put off there in the new Kanan. Not too shabby. So let's go ahead and clear out some operations and take a quick look here in the garage. And you know, I'm also thinking, I'm wondering, maybe we should give this guy, you know, I don't want to assume anything. Let's not assume anything. I believe in fair play, and everyone gets an opportunity to say their piece. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to ask him a question. So you can tell I don't have the keyboard. I should probably get the keyboard if it doesn't add discomfort to the controller, doesn't add too much weight. But I haven't gone that route yet, because I heard a lot of good things about the keypad, Dealy Bob. So I sent him there with, you know, what's up with the trolling type of deal, and sent him the message. So he never responded. But if any of you guys know him, you know, feel free to ask if he's a friend of yours. Just kind of curious, you know, kind of curious. Trying to have a good day. So, interesting stuff. But I enjoyed that game. I actually really like that map. That map seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. But you know what? I feel like this game, this tank, did not really get the opportunity to show what it can do in this particular game. So I felt like I kind of let you guys down a little bit. Some of which was, you know, not my fault. Got off to a slow start, having to play this weird boxing match. But I tell you what, why don't we jump into another game? And so there you have it, folks. We're magically reappearing in another map. This happens to be Swamp. It is a standard battle. Notice that the icon has changed, and also too the map has changed. Both the mini map itself, as far as the visual, the way it looks, but also too the flag positions. So this is kind of interesting. It's almost a new map to me. Some things have been reworked more than just the flags, but I'm going to discover that as I go. So here we go. Kind of feeling out the edges here, and I'm thinking I'm going to be a little on the aggressive side. This is a tier 8 match, so feeling a little bit more confident pushing forward. Don't know what's around this corner, but I'm going to go ahead and push in that direction. And I know what the map used to look like. And I come through these trees, and wait a minute, what's that? Wait, huh? What? Okay, so I'm going to keep following this path. But, oh, there is a customer right over there. So let's see what we can do. Got a little Chaffee cruising along, and nope, I was at the edge of my gun arc. Forget that. Let's go for the Centurion. I aimed for the Centurion, but the part that I was aiming for was actually below the dirt. Now I've missed completely. Feeling kind of sad, but you know what? I'm going to pick myself up and dust myself off and keep going. So didn't get anything on that medium tank. Letting these guys know what the heck I'm doing. I don't know. I feel like it helps people. Reminds them that I'm actually participating and not just a zombie just pushing forward. Now, one of the light tanks gets killed. The other light tank had gotten killed. We have a heavy tank, another heavy tank, and a medium tank. So what do we got? Oh, I lied. There's a heavy tank there. Hello. Oh, no, it's a medium tank. Hello. That was the guy that I was missing earlier. Awesome. He repairs. He's cruising along. Yeah, let's blind fire. Why not? Let's anticipate the speed and direction in which he's going. And then you can see the GLD really helps bringing that thing in. And I've been debating back and forth whether or not. So I've tracked the IS-2. And I'm just going to sit here and lay into him while he's tracked. Meanwhile, oh, they're on fire. Sorry about that, buddy. So the GLD, you know, if you're firing and you're not really doing anything but just sitting there waiting for the next round to come into play, the GLD is going to absolutely shrink down before you reload. So I'm thinking I don't need it. However, you're moving, your hull's turning and whatnot. I'm going to keep it for now. That's my final verdict until otherwise. So here we go. I had to reposition because I was aiming down, and see you later, alligator. So now I'm up to, I want to say 6 pens and 2 kills. Was that 7 criticals? And by pins, of course, some of it was for a minute. I did have some fire action going on there. And there's an arty off in the distance. And you do have a potential reach to a tank destroyer. Heavy tank just pops up. Now, again, not really sure if this map is shaped. I remember how it used to be. I think they did, at least so far, it's really, really a nice job. Now, I'm going to go up here because I'm trying to get eyes on a target up and over the lower depth that I might be in. And look at that. That's me being greedy. Wasted a shot. I should have waited like another second, but no. Lit him on fire. However, someone pops him before he can burst for the last fire, giving me the kill, but that's fine. It's all good. We have 2 tank destroyers out there. One Borsig, and I wanted to say it was an SU, and that guy is down. So now it's just a Borsig, and then you have a heavy tank. Well, instead of going for the Borsig, let's go for the low-hanging fruit here. Got a Tiger 2. I believe I tracked him, and then also took some damage from him there at that point. And then I bounced, and I saw this Tiger over here. Let's get that gun off the field because he'd be easier to deal with, being he has less armor, etc., etc. Plus, he is facing me in a bad way for him. So he is done. Tiger 2 is still in action. I'm going to go for that lower glacius, but he's turning, ends up tracking, which is fine. If he's going to turn his turret, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, hit in the side, but I wasn't sure about it, so I went for the lower glacius. He is done, so now we're at 3 kills, 11 pens, 9 crits, and let's see if we can help out. Now, this is a Borsig, right? I'm thinking, if this is a Borsig, what does this guy like to eat? Or I should say, what does he like to be fed? What do we like to feed Borsigs? Well, I think I'm going to give him some HE. So here we go. Now remember, gun depression, and here we go. Auto. Oh, look at that. Shot right over him. Oh well. Luckily, I can beat the reload of everybody else. Took the Borsig off the field there. Up to 4 kills. So we're cruising along. Now we're down to 3 tanks. But you do know that there is at least one guy on the flag. Heavy tank. I really don't want my guys to cap. I mean, really? But nobody listens. So what can I do but otherwise just try to get some damage, get some pointage. Come on, come on, come on. Don't go for the easy IS-3 there. Get closer so you can... Oh, there's the other 2. So up and over the field, I noticed that the IS-3 is not on the flag, so let's not worry about him. Let's use our gun depression, go up and over this section here, and sending. Oh yeah, 210. Someone takes out the mother load. 152 is good night. So he's gone, and now we're wait, where'd he go? Wait, oh, there he is. And I'm going to go ahead and aim in, and schval, somebody capped. Filthy cappers. What are you going to do? All right, so 72, 671. I did have one operation, which was the Gili Gili, but that was for experience. So, you know, I used some ammo, got a 99%er. It was good stuff. Second place, not bad. Some good damage out there. I believe I had the highest damage on the field, so good to go. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and take it easy. Now, where did my crew go off to? Oh, I see. There they are. Okay, girls, tell them who they are if they're receiving this transmission.
You are one of the 47 Ronin. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.